Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm just Jordan. What's the crack? What's the bleeding scandal, boys? How are we all getting on? I hope we're having a beautiful day wherever and whenever we are. See? Time zones got y'all covered. And we are back for our second episode now of the tips and tricks videos, guys. We are doing online explained. So basically the different modes, what you like, kind of what rewards you get, like what it all entails, who you're playing against, all that, guys. We are going to break it all down. But before we dive into it any further, guys, this video is sponsored by EA, so big shout out to them for sponsoring this video. And I hope you guys are enjoying the kind of tips and tricks videos so far. We have only done one of them so far, which was our kind of breaking down the swing in general. So the link is down in the description below if you're struggling with your swing and you want to check that out, guys. But be sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you are enjoying the content with the tips and tricks. And let me know down in the comments below if there is anything you would like to see next, and I will gladly oblige and help you out with that, guys. So without further ado, let's dive into online and explained, and let's improve your game. So when you boot up EA Sports PGA Tour, this is what you're going to be met with. You're going to have quick play, you're going to have career, but the first online mode is competitive, guys. This is basically head-to-head online ranked, where you basically just play against a random opponent, 9 holes, stroke play, and it's ranked. This is pretty much just on any course, randomly across any of the courses on the game. It is 9 holes front or back against a completely random opponent. So you could get matched against a very high ranked opponent, or you could get ranked against someone around your own overall level. It is on tour difficulty, which is kind of the second hardest apart from being sim. So with kind of some of the aids turned on, it is essentially playing on the hardest difficulty. The only rewards you get from this are kind of just like whatever the challenges are for a particular course. So like, you know, hit like, if you happen to be playing Augusta and it might be hit 3 fairways in Augusta, get a birdie and get a par or something like that, you will get those rewards for that. But your main rewards from this are playing against your opponent and just kind of ranking up and going up the world rankings, essentially. When you dive into the match itself, it's straight up strokes. You don't actually have turn order on like the 2K games where you kind of see each other take the shots. You kind of more just play your own game, and on the screen you just see your opponent kind of hitting the shots and everything like that. It is essentially match play, but it's strokes. So it's not like if you get a birdie and I get a par, then, you know, it just comes up, one down. It is just straight up strokes, which kind of makes it a little bit more difficult, because if your opponent is making eagles and birdies and you're making pars, instead of being 1 or 2 down as if it was match play, you're kind of like 4, 5, 6 shots behind in strokes. So it is, you can find it a bit of a mountain to climb straight off the bat. So the next online mode in EA Sports PGA Tour is social. So this is pretty much where you just match up with random players on a random course, random 9, again, strokes, and it's up to 16 players. So imagine when we said competitive, and we were like, oh, you know, it might be like a little bit difficult to get used to just one other player on the screen and seeing your golf ball go out, their golf ball go everywhere in front of you. Imagine that times 16. Yes, guys, this is up to 16 players. There isn't really a lot of rewards for this, so you're not really going to see people playing it. I haven't really had too many people in this. When I have played, I've gotten maybe 2, 3 max, but there is a lot of time, guys. Still, it is only a new mode, and it's up to 16 players, which is kind of wild. But if you're after rewards, guys, social probably isn't the mode for you to play online. The third online mode in EA Sports PGA Tour is tournaments, guys. This is pretty much where you're going to be spending all your time and are going to yield you the highest rewards for anything you want in the game. So this is the main tournament hub in EA Sports PGA Tour. You're met with 3 areas, guys. You're met with daily tournaments, which I'll explain in a second, which you're going to be spending a lot of your time. You get weekly tournaments, which are kind of like a step up in terms of tournaments for entry level, difficulty and rewards, and seasonal tournaments, which are pretty much the tournaments you want to be playing. It's like Division 1 in FIFA, or like, you know, the highest level of tournament you can possibly be playing in terms of entry level, competitiveness, rewards, etc. In daily tournaments, guys, this is where you're going to be earning a lot of your coins and entry tokens to get into weekly and seasonal tournaments, as I'll explain now. So for arcade, you can see here on the right hand side what you get depending on how high you finish. The higher you finish, the better rewards you get. For finishing well in arcade, you will pretty much just get a lot of coins. You can actually press Y, or if you're on Xbox, triangle if you're on PlayStation, to show you what rewards you're going to get for your respective tournament. So you're basically just going to get a lot of coins for arcade in daily tournaments. You will find, guys, it's so expensive to buy clothes, specs, anything like that in the game, and this is where you're going to get all your main coins to buy those things, guys. Next up we have Pro, guys. So it's a step up in not just difficulty but entry fee. So it's 1,000 coins, but trust me, it's worth it. You need to grind Pro and Tour difficulties, guys. Okay, these two difficulties are, yes, they are a step up. Yes, they are, you know, 1,000 and 2,000 entry fee, but look at these rewards. Okay, these rewards are tickets. Tickets are your new entry level into seasonal and weekly tournaments, which will yield even bigger rewards, as we can see next. And then moving into weekly tournaments, guys, this is where you will see the tickets become so important. You do have unlimited entry here for all of these, for arcade, for pro, and for tour, but they cost you. So you've 3 tickets. It's not like arcade in the daily tournaments where it was free to enter. You do have to pay 3 tickets. You do have to pay 5 tickets for pro and 10 tickets for tour. Now once you pay those 10 tickets, you know, it's unlimited entries for the week, hence weekly tournaments. But you will get better rewards, as you can see here. For example, in Pro here, you'll be able to actually get 8,000 coins. You'll actually get some specs, which are pretty expensive, as you know, from the store. All like 20,000 coins, 25,000 coins. Some different ones here. Some, you know, common wedge power, 6,000 coins, 1,000 coins, 3,000 coins. Much better rewards. But that's why grinding daily tournaments is so important, guys, to get into the likes of weekly and seasonal, to get those tickets. Because if you play well in, say, for example, you know, a tour or a pro daily tournament, and it only costs you 1,000 and 2,000 coins to enter those. If you play well and you get 6, 7, 8, 9 tokens, they're about 1,000 in the store at 1,000 coins for 1 token. So you can pretty much rank up quite quickly if you play well at one pro or 1 tour event, get a couple of tickets, and suddenly you're able to play in weekly and seasonal tournaments and get some serious rewards. Then we have seasonal tournaments, which is the very final level of tournaments. This is like the godfather of tournaments, the Division 1, the Premier League, the Mac Daddy, whatever you want to call it, guys. Again, higher entry fees. The 20 entry fees is the most. Sim is actually, you know, as many entries as you want. Entry fee is actually cheap, is non-existent, which is actually quite cool. It encourages people to get into True Sim, so it is quite difficult, and you actually do stand a chance of getting some good rewards from that as well, guys. But you will see here, from even just Tour, from even arcade, pro, Tour is really the one you want to go for. It is probably the most expensive to enter, and it is the best rewards, but all 3 of these do have really good rewards. You can see here, guys, you have 80,000 coins for Tour, you have legendary specs, you have legendary hybrid accuracy. You have 30,000 coins here, 15,000 coins, even finishing dead last, you get 5,000 coins, guys. It is serious amount of coins. This just leaves the 4th and final online mode of EA Sports PGA Tour, which is the private match, where you can pretty much just set up some custom matches with your friends, guys. Only at the minute, stroke play is the only game mode available. I'm sure as EA Sports PGA Tour continues to grow and develop, more will be added in as its lifespan continues, but for the moment it's stroke play. We have these on a variety of different difficulties like arcade, pro, tour, and simulation. Now all of these are up to 16 players, so if you're playing with your friends, it actually allows for a lot of chaos, a lot of fun, and a lot of banter. Now if you have 16 friends that all play a golf game, that's pretty rare, but if you have it, that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So that was all the online modes in EA Sports PGA Tour. I hope that was all beneficial to you guys if you're booting up the game for the first time. Remember, grind the daily tournaments. It's where the moolah is at. It's where the specs are at, the clothes are at, everything. You want to get better, grind those tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. But guys, if any of this was in any way beneficial to you, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, guys. It is greatly appreciated. And let me know down in the comments below if there's anything about EA Sports PGA Tour that I haven't covered yet or you want to know. It'd be greatly appreciated. I would gladly oblige to you guys. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. Take it easy, my friends. Bye bye.